Mylifewithparkinsons. Today is testing and trying. Oh, that's not how it is. I can never remember what I named this thing, and I can't remember what I named it. Testing TikTok tastes and things. That's it. Testing TikTok's tastes and things. So I get sucked down a TikTok wormhole, see something that looks interesting, and I go, hey, let's try it. So we just start this fry pan up. This one is a new way of making a breakfast sandwich. It looked kind of like a French toast, a stuffed French toast or something, is what it looked like. So I'm going to just turn this fry pan on and get this butter started. Put a little bit of butter in there. And I've got 2 eggs with a little bit of pepper into it. So I'm just going to pop those 2 eggs in there. Yes, that's starting to melt down there now. Then I'm going to give them a little bit of a scramble. Now I'm going to do 2 sandwiches, but I'm going to do them one at a time because I think it's going to probably be a learning curve. The first one might not turn out as good, and I'll just put it aside and eat it later, and I'll make a better one for Bill. But maybe it'll turn out perfect, and it'll be the one he gets. Okay, so that's just 2 eggs. And see, my hands are working pretty good today, so, but I'm coming up to medicine time, so I've got to be careful. All right, now let's just push this around a little bit. All right, now, pour in the eggs. So, there they are. Okay, pour in the eggs. Now it says to add, I got bread over here. It says to add 2 slices of bread. Just the way it is there. Let's see what I'm doing here. Okay, 2 slices of bread. And I showed the picture on my little recipe card here, so I knew what I was doing. So I just put that in the raw egg. Cook it for a few minutes, and then I flip it over. Okay, so I got to cook that for just a few minutes, and then I got to take this massive thing that doesn't fit on that bread and flip it over. That's going to be the fun. That's the fun part. Okay, now let me just get, I got some meat and cheese here that I have to, now it said to use bacon, but I didn't have any bacon out, but I had some ham slices. So I just cooked up a few ham slices, and I unwrapped a little bit of cheese in hopes that it will come apart. It said that it would. Let's see if it does. All right, I think this is going to be ready to turn because it just said just a few minutes. So let's take this. All right, there we go. Wasn't great, but it's the best I could do. Okay. So then it said add cheese slices. So here's my cheese slices. So here's one. Put it on parchment paper so it'll be easier to get off. But there's 1 cheese slice. Here's another cheese slice. Okay, add the cooked bacon. All right, I'm gonna just do that. I'm gonna cut this piece in half because there's 3 pieces for each one, so I'll put 1 1/2 on each thing. All right, just like that. Now this is where it gets really bizarre. Okay, fold the egg onto the bread, fold the bread into a sandwich, and then put both sides together. All right, fold the egg, it says. So we're going to take the egg and fold the egg up on top. Now see, I didn't fold that very good, but it said fold the egg up on top. It would help if my hands worked a bit better. Okay, I've got the idea of it. I think a little practice I could do this. Ow. Okay, no, I'm scooting it out where you can't see me. Okay, here, and then I'm supposed to take this side and fold it onto that side. Oh, Bill, can you get me a plate so I can give you the sandwich?
Yeah.
Before I burn it.
Oh my God.
It's a giant sandwich.
I'll say.
I hope you're hungry.
I am.
Okay, I'm gonna turn this pan down. I think it's a little bit too hot. Okay, so Bill's gonna get this sandwich and then I'm gonna cook up the other one and see if it gets any easier. All right. Let's put another little dollop of butter. Put the eggs in here. Push this around. I think you gotta work faster, else have your pan not so hot. Okay. Now it said, put the eggs in. All right. Add the 2 pieces of bread. 1, 2. And that's got to cook a few minutes. All right. Now, get the next 2 pieces of cheese out. It took my time getting the cheese out the last time. That's maybe where I fell down on the duties. Some of these things turn out and some of these don't turn out. This seems like an awful lot of dishes that I've dirtied up just for a sandwich. But it's 2 minutes to do dishes, so I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, now, oh, this parchment paper was not a good idea, so next time I won't do that. All right, let's try another one of these flip things. Well, that's not cooked enough for me to flip, that's for sure. Okay, because you see, I can see here that the edges are not cooked enough. I was thinking the other day, I was going through some of my pictures that I had on my gallery, and I saw one from when Khalid was just little, really little, and we had a big black German Shepherd who had no tail. The mom got excited when she had her pup and she bit the tail off, so it was the strangest looking German Shepherd. When it was a pup, one of the neighbors thought there was a bear cub in our yard. It didn't help that we called the dog Bear, and he came running over to tell us that our son was playing with the bear cub, and we better be careful. And we said, no, that's the dog. But anyway, I was looking through pictures and I found a picture that I had taken. He was standing on a stool and the dog was sitting looking out the window beside him, and I took the picture from behind, and it was just the most adorable picture. And I saw it the other day and I thought, you know what, I'm going to put it at the end of the video today and share that memory because it was a great memory. Okay. Now I flip that over like that, and then it says, okay, then I add the cheese slices before I put the bread up. Okay, so I think I have to turn that up. I either turn it up too high or too low. I'm having trouble getting that temperature right. Okay, this is going to be good. All right, now I'm going to put the cheese on, crumpled as it is. Well, you could feed men with these sandwiches. I don't think that they need this much for breakfast, but sure is nice. Okay, and then I'm going to put the meat on. I often wonder, how do these people at this TikTok stuff come up with these things? Like, I'm not ingenious enough to be able to do that. All right, so now it says to fold this in on top of itself. Mine doesn't fold so much as it does tear. And then it says to fold it in half. So let's try folding it in half. And I think I do need to cook mine just a little bit longer. Do you know what I think would have been helpful? It doesn't tell you to do this. When you're putting it in the egg, if the bread wasn't just plain bread, if the bread was buttered and you put it buttered side up, when you flipped it over, there would be butter on that bread. Yes, there was butter in the pan, but the butter got soaked into the egg. So this bread on the top, when you go to cook it like this, doesn't have any butter. I think I would do that. I would butter the bread, but when I put it into the egg, I'd put the buttered side up so that when I flipped it, there was butter. Not that we need more butter, but anyway, you've got the idea. I think it does work. I think we can say that TikTok got it right this time. Whether it's worth doing or not, I'm not too sure about that. Bill, what do you think? Did you take a bite?
Not yet.
Well, can you take a bite just so I can tell the people whether it was good or not? Yours is much darker cooked than mine. So,
I need a knife and fork.
okay, well here, I'll get you a knife and fork. We'll have to go off camera here. Sorry, folks. Okay, we're going to get the expert opinion here.
Expert.
Oh, you're an expert at eggs. You make the egg sandwiches all the time. Did everybody have a nice Easter? We did. The trifle was delicious. That's going to be one honking bite. The sandwich is stacked high. It's like there's 2 eggs, 2 slices of cheese, 3 little pieces of ham, all in one sandwich. I think this is a make it and eat half a sandwich and save the other half for lunch type deal. Getting thumbs up? Thumbs up. Thumbs up we get. All right. We shall see everybody tomorrow.